You know what that means. We're live! Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the one and only DJ Storms. And today and tomorrow, live on Peacock, we will see not one, but 2 nights of professional wrestling, although the build towards this specific event has been perhaps the worst build in the history of this event since 1985, but I am here to dissect each and every single match going down across this 2-night event. But before it is time to spend not 1, but 2 nights sitting down and watching some good old-fashioned pro wrestling, before it is time for WrestleMania 37, it's time for the rundown. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to yet another video right here on YouTube.com. As of course, you already know who I am, Mr. Controversy and the operator of the best damn Twitter handle known. Wait for it. Wait for it. To mankind. This is the official rundown for WWE WrestleMania 37. I'm already fucking sweating and out of breath. My God, that never happens to me. Of course, it is streaming live on Peacock today and tomorrow, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Give me 1 second. Let me just take a sip. Holy shit. Where's the posse at? We got Cameron Johnson. We got DD. What's going on? We got Matt Moody. We got Drew on the beat. We got Jess. What's going on? And we actually have a guest here. I am not alone. In case you haven't realized, for the very first time ever here, we have a live, yes, this is the live rundown for WrestleMania 37, and my guest today, one of the newest members of the DJ Storms posse, a lifelong wrestling fan. Please help me welcome for the very first time ever on the DJ Storms channel, Indigo Uchiha. What is going on, brother? We got a lot of people watching right now. I'm pretty sure more people are going to be piling in. But, ladies and gentlemen, Indigo Uchiha right here with me. How you doing, brother?
Doing pretty good, bro. Thank you for having me on the channel.
Hey, man, no problem. I greatly appreciate you taking the time, man.
Oh, for sure, bro. Always got you.
So, we got a couple of matches here. Well, a lot of matches, actually, here to dissect. But, obviously, we all know that the build towards WrestleMania 37 has not been the best. We all know that it has been extremely lackluster. I want to get your opening thoughts on the overall 2-night event going into tonight and tomorrow night. Like, what are your overall thoughts on this WrestleMania season as a whole?
Overall, I think it sucks. It's just no build, no excitement really this year. I don't think we ever seen a build this worst in the history of WrestleMania, if I remember correctly.
I don't think that it almost seems as though the build just keeps on getting worse and worse and worse throughout the passing years. Like, we all thought that the build towards WrestleMania 33 was bad. We thought the build towards WrestleMania 34 was bad. And then, like, year by year by year by year, they've somehow managed to get worse. I really don't understand how that's possible, but, here we fucking are.
Yep.
So,
it's like Raw, bro.
what you saying? I'm sorry, I interrupted you. I'm sorry about that.
Oh, no, it's okay. Now I said it's like Raw, the Raw ratings. You know, we'd be like, how can they top this week? And they actually do it, you know?
They do it. They managed to do it. I'm gonna be surprised if we're not below 1.5 million by the end of the year. You know it's fucking coming. Yeah, it's coming. But we got a lot of people in here in the chat. We got Kickout just joined. Jess Sorrell. What's going on? Gamers Goon still here. Matt Moody's still here. How you guys doing? We only got 7 concurrent viewers and only 5 likes. See, that's a problem. We need to get more likes here. Here's what we're going to do. Before we get into the matches here, we got to get through some self-brand promotion and advertisement. So, Indigo, where can we find you on social media?
Find me on Twitter at @LIntheCut, L_IntheCut. I'm also on Instagram, Indigo, Uchiha.
There we go.
Facebook, same name.
There we go. I'll be sure to put his social medias in the description.
I'm also on YouTube as well. More content coming soon. Sorry for the delay.
I'm looking forward to you coming back. Actually, I haven't had a chance to actually check out your content, but I actually do. So it's going to be pretty interesting. But we got a lot of matches here to dissect, and before we get into that, of course, you can follow me on the Twitter sticks. Follow me on the Twitter sticks at HistoryMakerDJS. You'll find out why I am the operator of the best damn Twitter handle known to mankind. Please be sure to follow me on Instagram as well at the DJ Storms. Add me on Facebook for collaborations and business inquiries. Please send me an email. My email is, of course, StormsTakeOver@gmail.com. Like the official DJ Storms business page, and I may just send you an invite to join the official DJ Storms Posse group on Facebook. That is, all the links are in the description, as well as Indigo's social media links. Please go check them out. Follow him on Twitter and Instagram as well. Now, we are about 7 minutes into the stream. I'm not sure if you haven't already done so, but you see there's this little thing called a like button, and all you need to do is scroll down, right down there with your mouse and click it. I see the likes going up just a little bit. There you go. Gamers Goon knows. He's already saying in the chat, like the damn video already. He already knows. So please, be sure to hit that like button. Just scroll down. We got goals we want to reach. I'm back after a while. I was away for a week. I was down the shore with my family. Had a good birthday weekend. Had a good Easter weekend. So I think we can get a reasonable goal of 20, 25 likes. I think that's a good goal. So far, we got 11 people watching. We need some more likes. So if you guys haven't already done so, hit the like button. Me and Indigo, we're going to be dissecting WrestleMania. You guys are not going to want to miss a single moment of this. You already know. So, when you do so, when you hit that like button, you need to do something else. You need to make sure that you're sharing out the stream on all platforms of social media, because if you're not, how do you expect people to come in here and know that you gotta like the video? You know that Indigo and DJ Storms are live on YouTube. You gotta make sure you share out the stream on all platforms of social media, whether it be the Twitter or the Instagram or the Facebook, the Tumblr, the Pinterest. I'm not sure why I said the in front of every single social media platform, but regardless of that, please make sure you share out the stream on all platforms of social media and get everybody in here. And you know what I'm going to say next. We want to get everybody in here. I'm talking your mothers, your fathers, your brothers, your sisters, your aunts, your uncles, your grandmothers, your grandfathers, your dogs, your cats, and especially your guinea pigs, because I read this article. I read like numerous amounts of articles. I have been reading article after article, people, that says if guinea pigs are exposed to DJ Storms, they are said to live long, happy, healthy, fruitful lives. So I don't know what you're doing. Gotta get your guinea pigs in here. I'm running out of breath already. We're not even 10 minutes into the stream. Please make sure you hit the subscribe button as well. And when you do so, hit the notifications bell with a huge coup de grace. That way you will know whenever I pop up on YouTube. Because whenever I pop up on YouTube, it's the best time to be on YouTube. It's the only time you're going to get to see this glorious sideburn chin strap combo. This beautiful mustache right here. Give me 1 second. Is there even a question if I have it? Get this right here. Just touch it up just a little bit. Just a little bit. Everybody wants a piece of the Stormsmeister. You already know. Anyway, enough of the self-brand promotion and the advertisements. We're going to get straight into the matches. And Indigo, I'm actually going to hand the ball over to you. I'm going to hand the ball over to you first. And I actually want to get your expertise analysis on our first match of night one. Well, this is actually the match that's going to be kicking off the show. It was announced the other day. It is Bobby Lashley versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. So I want you to give me your expertise analysis and who you think is going to be walking out of WrestleMania with the WWE title.
Well, first off, I would like to thank WWE and Vince for using their brains for once. There's no question Bianca and Sasha definitely should main event tonight. No question. Not so much because of the fact that they're women, just for the fact that Bianca won the Rumble. So this is, like I said, they used their brains for one. I'm actually happy that I missed the first match, bro, because Drew he won the title last year in an empty warehouse. Like, I think 3 people and 2 cameramen.
Yep.
So for him to get that first entrance in front of a lot of fans, I'm like, there's nobody better than Drew on the roster to get that first entrance.
So
as for the, I'm sorry.
No, I'm so sorry. Continue.
I was gonna say, as far as the match goes, I know they both want to kill it. I'm huge fans of both of them. They actually had a rivalry in Impact a couple of years ago, which was really good. I expect nothing but greatness in this match.
Get a little static going on.
Okay.
Get a little static going on. I think it's fixed. There we go. I think we're good. Continue.
Okay,
Yeah, we're good. Continue.
Alright. Okay. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of both of them. I love their feud at Impact a few years ago. It's going to be a great match. In terms of who wins it, I think they're going to give the title back to Drew, bro. I feel like this Lashley thing is like the transitional run. Because first of all, I'm still mad they gave it to the Miz. I'm sorry. That was just a terrible decision.
I don't really know.
I got Drew for this.
Yeah, I don't really know what their motive was. So, like, the static is coming in again. I don't know what's going on there. Like, the static keeps on coming through. Okay, I think we're good now. So,
I'm sorry, bro, about that.
No, don't worry about it. So, what I was going to say is, I really don't know what their motive was. I have a feeling like what they were going for, like they wanted to have Drew win the title in front of fans again. And here's what I don't understand. I really don't understand why all of a sudden they care about that. Because of the simple fact that I have never been scrolling up and down Twitter. I was never scrolling up and down Twitter, and I've never seen a thread on Twitter that says, "Oh my God, I can't wait to see Drew win the title back in front of fans. He really needs to win the title in front of fans." People don't really give a shit. People wanted to see Drew McIntyre just continue his WWE Championship reign until there was someone worthy enough to take the title off of him. Their job was to build up Drew McIntyre enough to a point where people are going to look at him as credible and legitimate, and then when you have someone that you want to transfer that credibility and legitimacy to, then you have that individual beat Drew McIntyre. That's what they should have done. I don't know what their motive was with The Miz and then giving it to Lashley, because it really just devalues the whole prestige of the WWE Championship, and they ruined Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre in the process. What they should have done, they should have had Drew retain through the chamber. Miz should have cashed in and failed. Then we could have gone Lashley and Drew, two strong, dominant individuals going at it at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship, thus giving it a better dynamic. You wouldn't have to break up the Hurt Business. Lashley wouldn't have looked weak, and Drew McIntyre's momentum wouldn't have been halted. He would still be the WWE Champion, whether he won or he lost at WrestleMania to Bobby Lashley. That's what I don't understand. It's like no one fucking thinks. Now we're stuck in this scenario where Drew McIntyre's inevitably going to win the title back. He's going to become a 3-time WWE Champion. And now, who does he lose the WWE title to after WrestleMania? We have Strowman, we have Orton, and we got the fucking Fiend lined up for Drew McIntyre after WrestleMania. I mean, it is going to be a long fucking summer for Drew McIntyre. They literally got nobody on Monday Night Raw worthy of facing Drew McIntyre. We're going to have to deal with fucking Braun Strowman running around the ring for the WWE Championship at Money in the Bank against Drew McIntyre. The Stupid Express, people. The Stupid Express. But that's pretty much where we're at. I'm going with Drew McIntyre as well. Again, I really don't understand why they couldn't have just kept the title on Drew, whether Bobby Lashley would have won or lost at WrestleMania. Now you're stuck in a scenario where you're just going to get a good match, and at the end of the day, Drew's going to become the WWE Champion, and he's going to have literally nobody that's credible enough to be facing him. Karrion Kross just won the NXT title back, which I fucking hate. He's not going back up. And Adam Cole, it was said in the conference call after NXT TakeOver that Adam Cole is clearly not going up. So now we're stuck with those three individuals that I just named for Drew McIntyre. So again, it's going to be a long summer, bro. I really don't know what else.
So, I don't know why they broke up the Hurt Business, bro.
It just boggles my mind, dude. And to be quite honest with you, they don't even know. They just did it because they wanted to fucking do it. The Hurt Business should have never lost the Raw Tag Team titles. The Hurt Business should have gone into WrestleMania to face off against Matt and Jeff, the Hardy Bros. Matt Riddle and Jeff Hardy. And Lashley should have taken the U.S. title into WrestleMania to face off against Keith Lee. Edge should have faced McIntyre. I'm not sure where the fuck Keith Lee is. Actually, I do know where Keith Lee is. He's not hurt. They're just not using him because Vince McMahon gave up on him. You got anything else to say about this match before we move on?
I just don't understand why they broke the Hurt Business up. And I heard last night that Cedric and Sheldon got eliminated first. Yeah,
They got eliminated within the first 3 minutes of the Battle Royal.
You see, like, they was in catering, bro, for all these years and months. They had something going, man, and they just fucked it up.
Pisses me off. It really does piss me off. But we got a lot of people in the chat right now. We got Adam Carl in the chat. We got someone called Daniel Bryan is God in the chat. Kevin Fiola, how you doing? We got Jerry Biang. Thank you very much. You watch from the Philippines. Wow. I got a fan from the Philippines. That is fucking huge. I heard Danielle is stuffing her face with food. I'm not sure what food it is, but I can assume it's some good food. Wild Bear 69 and David Maniscalco and who else we got? We got My B Tunes Peanuts. How you doing? We got some good people in the chat. We got the OGs here in the chat. We got 13 likes so far. That's good. That's good. I like that. If you guys haven't already done so, please hit that like button. But me and Indigo are Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre across the board here. We're going to move on to the next match. We got Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus The Miz and John Morrison. I'm personally very happy that they made this a tag team match. It is absolutely much better as a tag team match. John Morrison and Damian Priest are getting a match on the show, thankfully. And Damian Priest is going to get his first WrestleMania win. I expect Bad Bunny to get the pinfall on The Miz for the win, but I'm going to hand this one over to Mr. Indigo. So give me your expertise analysis and prediction on Damian Priest and Bad Bunny versus Miz and Morrison. Hey, hey, hop, hop.
Hey, hey, hop, hop. I couldn't have said it any better myself, bro. I'm going with my guy Damian Priest and Bad Bunny. I'm only happy that Damian Priest is getting this type of spotlight at WrestleMania. That's all I care about.
You really think we would care about anything else other than Damian Priest? John Morrison's a fucking dope just by association with The Miz.
Bro, please don't get me started with John Morrison. I was watching this guy on the Indies kill it, in Lucha Underground, Impact, Triple A, you name it. Like, he could do way more than being with the fucking Miz right now. But I'll say this about Bad Bunny. He respects the industry. You know, I like celebrities that respect respects the business. That's the only thing I can say positive about him. Going with him and Damian Priest. Going with Bad Bunny to pin the Miz, like you said.
Yeah, that's exactly what I expect. Like, there's really nothing more to talk about as far as this match goes. Here's the thing that we need to be concerned about, man. The one thing that we need to be concerned about is what happens to Damian Priest after this. That's what I want to know.
Yeah. I say put him in that United States title picture, bro.
That's exactly what I was going to say. But here's the thing. I don't feel as though he has enough wins behind him yet. I predicted that we were going to get Damian Priest and Riddle at SummerSlam for the U.S. title, and I hope that they go that route. I really do hope that they go that route. But as for now, I can absolutely see them putting Damian Priest in the Money in the Bank ladder match. I don't think he's going to win, but I can definitely see them putting Damian Priest in the Money in the Bank ladder match at the following pay-per-view next month in May. They have not announced when Money in the Bank is, but I do expect Damian Priest to be at least one of the participants in the Money in the Bank ladder match, so we will see what happens there. Here's something that I want to ask you, and then this has nothing to do with WrestleMania. Who can you honestly see winning Money in the Bank this year?
Damn. That's a good question, bro.
I would have given it to Keith Lee.
Actually, I could. Keith Lee, I wouldn't mind him doing that. Honestly.
I could just give it to Keith Lee. And if anything, I would have called up Karrion Kross. I would have had Karrion Kross win the WWE Championship, and you can play off that feud with Keith Lee and Karrion Kross, and the feud that they had in going into last year's TakeOver 30.
You see, I had Finn. At TakeOver, I had Finn, bro, to retain.
Yeah.
Because I thought that Kross and Squally, they was going to get pulled down. But Triple H, he said otherwise.
I mean, I really don't know who takes the title off of Kross now.
Oh. There's really nobody.
Maybe Ciampa?
Well, you see, they could do Ciampa again. Especially, he's basically back now to his old self.
Yeah.
I'm so happy he shaved that shit off his head.
Jesus. Old man Ciampa.
I definitely could see either Ciampa or even Walter, bro.
I wouldn't even go with Walter. I think Walter has some shit going on in the UK, and I have a feeling that we could be looking at another match between him and Dragunov. If you saw that Dragunov match, the Dragunov match was fucking great. I would have actually given it to Dragunov, but we'll see what happens in the future. Yeah, we'll see what happens in the future, but that's pretty much what's going on. As far as Bad Bunny and Damian Priest versus Miz and Morrison, we both have Bad Bunny and Damian Priest with Bad Bunny pinning the Miz. So we're going to move on to the next match. Here on night one, we got Braun Strowman and Shane McMahon. This is a steel cage match, and I'm not sure Braun Strowman is aware, but a steel cage match, especially in the modern day WWE, has never actually kept anyone from actually interfering. It happened just 4 months ago with Roman Reigns and Kevin Owens, where Jey Uso interfered in that steel cage match on SmackDown. So I really don't know. I really don't fucking know where Braun Strowman thinks that the steel cage is going to keep Shane McMahon's lackeys out of the match. But here we are. Speaking of Shane McMahon, some dude named Shane McMahon actually just joined the chat. Not sure who the fuck that is, but Shane McMahon just joined the chat. How you doing? Is Braun coming too? How does he get a D+ in gym? That's what I want to know.
Bro, I laughed my ass off when I heard that. Like, what?
He didn't even... Dude, there was no comment. There was just a D+ in gym with no comment. I guess Braun Strowman didn't run fast enough.
Class you could pass in your life.
Easiest... Well, at least he got a plus. At least he got a plus, bro.
At least it wasn't a D-.
At least it wasn't a D-. I mean, at least he didn't have to be held back a year for English.
Oh, God.
To be quite honest with you, he probably did have to be held back for English, because you hear the way he cuts promos? My God. He's stumbling over his lines left and right.
Hey, bro, you know the Braun Strowman that I miss? You want to know?
Yes, I'm listening.
I miss the Braun Strowman that was throwing Roman Reigns over stuff.
Dude, they absolutely, like, and it's partially his fault. It's partially his fault. Yo, Danielle says, watch someone make a Braun account. Oh no, someone's gonna make a Braun Strowman account. We're gonna get a Braun Strowman account at some point. Kevin Fiola goes, at least it wasn't an F. Still sucks. A D+ still sucks.
It does.
So, do you want to take this one? Do you want to take this prediction?
Sure. First of all, this is just a way to get Shane on the card. We all know this. He's going to jump off of something, probably the pirate ship. Kevin Owens does it. I feel like him and Shane are competing this year for who's going to jump off the pirate ship.
If Kevin Owens was competing in a no DQ match, then yeah, he'll probably jump off the pirate ship. But it's just in a one-on-one match with Sami Zayn, unless he jumps off the pirate ship onto Logan Paul.
Bro. I don't know why this match is happening, honestly. Nobody cares about Braun Strowman. Call him Braun Strowman because he's boring. It just feels like something you'll see on Nickelodeon or something. Like,
oh yeah, I forgot the slime bit.
oh, bro, I forgot about that too. What was we watching that night? The Kids' Choice Awards?
That's exactly what I said. Are we watching the Kids' Choice Awards or are we watching Monday Night Raw? But here's what I will say. The one thing I'm going to say here is, how do you expect us to boo? How do you expect us to boo? How do you expect us to boo Shane McMahon if he's calling Braun Strowman stupid and he's playing hopscotch saying that this could help you learn to count, Braun? I mean, I don't know how you can expect us to boo Shane McMahon when he's literally making fun of Braun Strowman for the same reasons that we make fun of Braun Strowman, because he's fucking dumb.
I couldn't say any better. In terms of who I think will win, I say give it to Braun. They made him look like an idiot all these weeks. That's all I gotta say, bro.
Yeah, like, there's really nothing more that we can say about this match. I'm actually thinking that we could be looking at Braun Strowman. He's gonna take the win here, and I don't want to see it, but I have a feeling he's gonna be Drew McIntyre's first opponent back. I don't want that, but I have a feeling that's what we're gonna get, dude.
Yeah.
It is not going to be looking good. We got Gadget Gaming. That's my friend Deborah. How you doing? I know she's at work. She's at work right now, but she decided to stop by. You're absolutely fantastic. Danielle, she is the #1 mod over here. Kevin Field. We got King A-Train. He's saying Braun. My God, he is. Can I just? We need to run back. We need to run back the Braun Strowman song before we move on. The Braun Strowman song went something along the lines of, Braun Strowman is a man of great size, but he's not very wise. Braun Strowman has trouble solving 2 + 2. Braun Strowman can't even tie his shoe. It's great shit. Such good shit, pal. It's such good shit. John says, oh my God, that's a guy that says, what's he saying? He says Braun Strowman is a 37-year-old retard. He is. Thank you very much, Gadget Gaming, for stopping by to say hi. Christina Washington, holy shit, I haven't seen her in a long time. Choo choo, says Christina Washington. She's awesome. Christina Washington's fucking awesome. She's been one of my loyal supporters from day one. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much for stopping by. But we are Braun Strowman across the board. Let's move on to the next match. We got The New Day taking on AJ Styles and Omos. Omos, who I call the black version of the Great Khali. I'm not sure if you're getting that, dude, but oh my god. Who asked for Omos to wrestle?
I sure did.
Exactly, you didn't. I didn't. The head of the table didn't.
Bro,
But,
that's an awesome shirt, by the way.
Thank you very much. I got it for my birthday.
Oh, shit. What a birthday gift.
Because I'm the head of the table of the IWC. DJ Storm sits at the head, and everyone else follows. Learn your place, fuckers. But anyway, so we got the Raw Tag Team title match built on Pictionary, Connect 4, Hungry Hippos, Charades, and Omos coming out and facing off against someone in the ring for the very first time. That's pretty much what this has been built off of. This was one of the plans that was literally just thrown together out of nowhere because Vince McMahon ripped up the entire script about a month ago and decided to rewrite everything for WrestleMania. I really don't give a shit about this match, so, like, I don't think either of us do, but, let me know what you think about this. Where do you think this match is going to go? You think it's going to go in favor of the New Day or AJ Styles and Omos?
First of all, I just want to say that AJ is doing way much better than this. I just want to say that. I heard he wanted to challenge Triple H this year, but Triple H didn't want to do it.
I would have put him against Matt Riddle for the U.S. title. He makes sense, and it would have given Riddle a good match.
I definitely would have about to see that, bro.
Like, how can you justify Sheamus getting a title opportunity after he lost twice to Lashley and then twice to Drew?
The bill for this match, I don't even know how to explain it.
Hungry Hippos, man.
What is this? Up, down, down?
It might as well be up, down, down. Fucking hell.
What's his name? Umos?
Yeah.
I don't want to see him in the ring at all. I hope AJ takes up most of the match. You know, he could do a little big man spot here and there, but that's it.
That's pretty much, I feel as though, where we're headed. We're headed down the route of AJ doing most of the work with Woods and Kofi, and then ultimately Omos is going to end up getting the win some way, somehow. I really don't give a shit. I'm going with AJ and Omos.
Same, bro. Tired of the whole New Day or Chad Champs thing. But there's no teams, you know?
Yeah, because they released half of them all the way back a year ago on fucking Black Wednesday. Ridiculous.
Oh, God.
Here's what I want to know. How do you release Gallows and Anderson, but you keep Braun Strowman, Mr. D Plus and Jim? That's what I want to know. AOP. AOP. You release AOP, but you keep Jinder Mahal. You release who else you release? You release Leo Rush, but you keep Dana Brooke. Does that make any sense?
Bro, Billy Kay.
Do not even get me started on Billy Kay. The fact that woman gets even 2 minutes of TV time, she's sucking someone off backstage, dude. She's sucking somebody off.
Bro, you can't convince me otherwise. Like,
well, you know, Bruce Pritchard, he's tickling Vince McMahon's left nut. Billy Kay tickles Vince McMahon's right nut. There you go.
Hey, bro, you want to know what's surprising to me?
Yes, I do.
I don't know how Mandy Rose is not like a 7-time champion at this point.
To be quite honest, dude, I'm wondering the same fucking thing. After that great feud with Sonya Deville, I thought that she was going to take it to the next level.
Me too. That was a great feud. Like,
that was the best women's feud of that year.
It was that and what Sasha and Bayley was doing last year.
Yeah. I don't even know, dude. I really don't even know. We got some more people in the chat. We got Cool King, a.k.a. Rob Wells Jr. He's in the chat. We got Hannah Bliss. How you doing, Hannah? We got Peanuts. He just joined again. Peanuts67. How are you? Kevin Fiola. He's still here. All aboard the Strowman Express. I would like to see the Strowman Express fall off the tracks and into the Atlantic Ocean. Thank you very much, Kevin Fiola. Cool King says, fuck Billy Kay. Big time. If we can get that trending in the chat, I would like that.
Bro, you wanna know what's crazy? How is she on WrestleMania?
Dude, how is she on WrestleMania, but Bayley's not, Ricochet's not, Mustafa Ali's not, Nakamura's not? Yeah, but you got Billy Kay. You got Billy Kay on WrestleMania. Good job there. Wait, way to devalue WrestleMania.
Catering, really?
Fucking hell.
The head of catering?
The head of catering, there we go. If Roman's the head of the table, Billy's the head of catering. She should be the head of catering. I would much rather see her in catering than on television, but we kind of got sidetracked there. Styles and Omos and the New Day. Do you see this being a decent match in any way, shape, or form, and who wins?
Well, Kofi, Xavier, and AJ, they three of the best in the company. Pretty sure it's going to be a good match. I got AJ almost, bro.
Yeah. AJ and Omos winning the tag team titles. Yeah. Who they face after that, I don't know. And to be quite honest, I don't fucking care. I don't think anybody fucking cares. We're probably I would like to think that maybe Cedric and Shelton are going to stay together, and maybe we could get them challenging for the titles, but I really don't have any faith in WWE. Let's talk about... What'd you say?
No, I said, now they back in catering.
Pretty much. Who else is there? You gonna put fucking Mace and T-Bar up there? Or Disgrace and T-Balls? You gonna put them there? My good T-Balls, who actually unblocked me on Twitter. So, Mr. T-Balls, thank you for unblocking me.
He has me blocked.
I'm surprised he unblocked me because I've been shitting on him. I've been calling him T-Balls for, like, God knows how long. Why are they still in their masks? That's what I want to know, because Retribution's done. Why is Shane Thorne still walking around with the name Slapjack, Slap-Off, Jack-Off, Jack Black, Applejack, Kangaroo Jack? I mean, come on.
Just put him back in NXT.
Just put him back in NXT, man. Enough of him walking around with the name Jack Balls, all right? So, speaking of Billy Kay, she's in this next match that we're talking about. It's Billy Kay and Carmela versus Lana and Naomi versus Mandy Rose and Dana Brooke versus Natalia and Tamina versus the Riot Squad. The winners, they will get a women's tag team title match on night 2. This is a tag team turmoil #1 contenders match. What are your thoughts on? If anything, this match could have been taken off of. There's like half of these matches that could have been taken off of WrestleMania, but I would have not put this match on WrestleMania. I would have moved this match with the Fatal 4-Way that we saw for the SmackDown tag team titles yesterday on SmackDown. But here we are. I really don't give a shit about this match. The fact that Lana, Tamina, Natalia, Dana Brooke, and Billy Kay are even on WrestleMania is a fucking sin amongst mankind when it comes to professional wrestling. Just pointing that out there. As far as the match goes, look, I'm going to go with the Riot Squad. I'm going with the Riot Squad. The Riot Squad deserves it. I wouldn't be surprised if Natalia and Tamina get the win, but I'm going with the Riot Squad. If anything, the Riot Squad are the correct team to win this match. And I think it's safe to say that whoever wins this match, I think it's safe to say that Shayna and Nia are losing those titles.
I got a lot to say about this, boy.
Please, let me hear it.
First of all, I'm still standing with this. Those titles should be in NXT right now.
Mm-hmm.
It shouldn't be NXT titles in NXT. Like, those titles right now, NXT, it's a waste of recreation. Billy K.
Billy K. That's all you could say. Just Billy K. That's all you could say.
Tamina, Natty. What the fuck? What did they do all year?
Tamina was trying to figure out how to properly walk with that fucked up knee.
I saw the 4-way match, bro, last night on SmackDown. It was a good match.
Yeah.
At least I'll say this: those 4 teams, at least they was feuding in a way in the recent months. They deserve to be on WrestleMania more. I'm sorry.
Oh no, absolutely.
I know why they did. It's basically an agenda on social media. A lot of people lobby for it. Look who's in this match, bro, and look who's their fan base. I don't need to really explain more. That's why this is why the match is on WrestleMania.
It's nothing more than a fucking agenda, dude. It really is.
Yeah, dude. It's ridiculous, but I got the Riot Squad as well. I feel like, especially Ruby Riot, she could be doing so much more.
Dude, it pisses me off what they did with Ruby and Liv. I've been waiting for them. They deserve it. If anything, the Riot Squad deserve it. The Riot Squad, they've been busting their ass. They're the 2 women. They're the actual team in this match that I can actually stomach.
Yeah. And Liv Morgan, she's improved a lot since when we first seen her. Lana, really? What has she done?
I heard my friend Hannah, she just says instead of WrestleMania, it should be DJ Mania. This is why I have her as a mod. And then we got Gamers Goon saying, you notice something about each team? Each team has a blonde. Cool King says DJ Storms is superior to Billy K. You damn right. Efron Cortez Jr. Efron Cortez Jr. just joined the chat. He says, they're due. They were over building up towards their last title shot. No, absolutely they were. Matt Moody says nobody cares about the tag team turmoil match. No one gives a shit. We don't give a shit. But we do have some good news, actually. We're at 19 likes, so if we can get 6 more likes, we would have hit our goal of 25. You guys are fucking great. Make sure you hit the like button. Keep on sharing it out. We've had a consistent amount of people watching. We got over 12 people watching here on the show, so keep on sharing it out. But continue what you were saying, man. I'm sorry I interrupted.
Oh, no, it's okay. It's okay, bro. Shout out to my guy, Gamers Goon. He said it best. There's a blonde in every team.
Gamers Goon's man. Me, Gamers Goon, and Joseph Conlon. Joseph Conlon's actually down there in Tampa, Florida right now. That's why he's not on the stream. Joseph Conlon's actually in Tampa right now. If you guys didn't already check it out, me, Gamers Goon, and Joseph Conlon actually did a video on his channel predicting WrestleMania. If you want to take a look at that one, we actually had a great time there. But so let me get your overall prediction. Do you honestly see the Riot Squad winning, or do you see another team winning?
I'm going with the Riot Squad all the way.
So we are the Riot Squad. We are the Riot Squad across the board here. We just hit 20 likes. You guys are fucking fantastic. 20 likes. You guys are absolutely fucking fantastic. Thank you very much. Christina Washington, thank you very much for sticking around. I was really hoping that you would have stuck around. That's why I made you a mod. Thank you very much, Danielle, for sticking around as well. You're fantastic. Please, we only need about 5 more likes to hit the goal. If we can get to 30, that would be great too. But we're going to move on to the next match of night 1, and it is Cesaro versus Seth Rollins. Let me get your expertise analysis and your prediction on Cesaro versus Seth Rollins.
I would like to go on first day. Seth's suit game. What the heck, bro?
He's wearing a fire suit.
You like it? You like this suit at the Hall of Fame? You saw it, bro?
I'm like indifferent to it. I don't really know whether to like it or whether to hate it.
That was my thoughts. I was like, this looks like a Hot Wheels little.
I wasn't thinking that. I wasn't thinking about the Hot Wheels. Dude, yo, a little throwback to when I was just a young DJ Storms. I remember I had like Hot Wheels Trick Tracks set. That shit was awesome. I loved that shit when I was like 8 years old, 9 years old. It was some good shit. I like that shit. It was entertaining. Let's throw back to my childhood.
Yeah. I'm sure that was better than Monday Night Raw.
Oh, no. Dude, I think, I'm telling you right now, I think we would find more enjoyment staring at a donkey's anus than watching Monday Night Raw. Am I wrong?
Nope.
No, there you go. Can if everyone can get donkey's anus trending in the chat, that would be great.
I think that's the perfect way to describe our good old buddy Bruce.
Oh my god. His face is as red as a donkey's anus. He's as big as a donkey. My god. He orders the whole left side of the menu at White Castle.
Well, every time he comes to catering, Titus sweats because he knows he gotta
make triple the food. He gotta make 3 times the mac and cheese. He gotta make 4 times the filet mignon, or else Bruce gets very cranky.
You don't want him cranky?
Oh, Lord.
Getting sidetracked.
What?
I said, I'm sorry, bro. I got sidetracked.
No. Don't worry about it. No, that's the beauty of this channel. Like, we can go as long as we fucking want, dude. It's a live stream. We got all this time until WrestleMania. I don't give a shit. I got nothing going on today. That's why I'm here. But Cesaro and Seth Rollins. Let me get your expertise analysis. Here's what I want to know. What do you think of the build? What do you think of the build towards this match? Has it been good? Has it been bad? Or has it just been there?
I think it's just been there, mixed with a little bit of it being decent. Don't really have any negatives to it. I'm really happy that Cesaro was getting a singles match at WrestleMania. He's been there for almost 10 years now.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the deal here, and the fact that they did it, I have a feeling that this has Daniel Bryan written all over it, since Daniel Bryan is a part of the creative team.
Sure.
And I'd like to believe that maybe Bryan is going to have a say in Cesaro's push. And I really do believe that Cesaro is the correct man to beat Roman Reigns for the Universal title. Not now. I have a feeling that if that's going to happen, that should probably happen either at SummerSlam of this year or at WrestleMania 38 next year. That's the time when Roman should lose the Universal Championship. As we speak right now, Roman shouldn't be losing the title whatsoever. But I feel as though this is going to be a big bridge to get Cesaro to that next level and get him into the main event scene. I can definitely see him in the ladder match, and then I can definitely see him going into another interim feud, maybe with Sami or Kevin Owens after Money in the Bank, just as a last-minute feud to build him up before he eventually faces Roman at SummerSlam. Because right now, if anyone but Cesaro takes that title off of Roman, Roman's Tribal Chief run would be fucking wasted. But as of right now, very happy that Cesaro's finally getting this opportunity.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, continue what you were saying?
No, I'm sorry, bro. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. What were you going to say? I actually want to hear.
I was going to say, I'm really happy for Cesaro that he's getting this opportunity to have a singles match at WrestleMania.
So,
that's like the main positive.
Yeah, that's absolutely the main positive. And yeah, you're kind of right. The feud's just been there. It hasn't really been terrible, but they haven't really added any layers onto the feud. It's just been a couple of decent promos. Cesaro swinging Rollins. If anything, they missed an opportunity to have Cesaro win the Chamber, face Roman that same night, and then Rollins could have cost Cesaro, and they could have added on top of that feud. That would have done a lot better in the long run.
Yeah.
But I'm going with Cesaro, and if anything, I see this match as the match that steals the show for night number 1, Rollins and Cesaro. And Cesaro gets the win, and Cesaro, he continues on his monumentous streak. He gets built up for an inevitable Universal title match against Roman Reigns.
Can't say any better myself. Seth he shouldn't be winning this at all. Seth don't need the win. It's Seth Rollins. He's one of the company guys. So a loss wouldn't hurt him. As far as Cesaro, bro, I absolutely agree with what you said. Well, we'll talk about it later on. I don't want to talk about it right now, but Cesaro definitely should be the number 1 contender after this match for the Universal Championship.
Actually, I don't see Cesaro facing Roman directly after WrestleMania. That shouldn't happen. Again, that should wait. That should be at SummerSlam or WrestleMania next year.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you who I feel as though is going to be facing Roman at Money in the Bank when we get to night 2. But on the final match of night 1, it was announced that these two are main eventing Sasha Banks and Bianca Belair. This is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Let me hear it, bro.
First of all, thank you, bro, for letting me go first. So, I think you are well aware that Sasha Banks is my favorite wrestler. Well, it's her and Walter. They're my favorites in all of WWE.
It's been well documented, Indigo. It's been well documented, bro. I can see your simp posts. You simping for Sasha, man. She a married woman.
Listen, I'm just showing my appreciation. Look, I'm not like these other Sasha fans. All jokes aside, though.
I'll simp for Liv, though. I don't care. Yo, Liv Morgan, hit me up. Come back to Jersey. I mean, I'll show you the eye of the storm.
Listen,
if you know what I mean.
Listen, I don't care. She's the best. She's one of the best in that company.
Oh no, absolutely, no, undoubtedly, absolutely.
But I have a lot to say about this for obvious reasons. I've been a fan of Sasha for it's going 10 years now since I first see her in FCW. Well, she's 0-6 now at Mania. Yeah, she's 0-6. I'm going with her to retain. Look, I love Bianca, bro. But it's too early. Way too early.
Listen, I understand what you're saying, but here's how I'm looking at this. Sasha Banks absolutely deserves a WrestleMania win. She absolutely deserves to continue her title reign. The storyline's been terrible, and we absolutely should see Bianca get rebuilt back up for an inevitable rematch at SummerSlam, and then she can win the title. But here's something that you need to take into consideration, man. Do you trust them? Okay? Do you trust them to do the right thing, rebuild Bianca back up, for her to inevitably take the title off of Sasha Banks? The way that I look at this is, if Bianca doesn't win this, she's never fucking winning the title. If anything, I can absolutely see them putting her in some type of fucking makeshift tag team with Bayley, and they could become women's tag team champions by the end of the year. Now with Becky coming back and Ronda coming back, where's there going to be room for someone like a Bianca Belair? If Bianca doesn't win the title here, this is going to be another Shinsuke Nakamura incident. We all thought that Shinsuke Nakamura, he won the Royal Rumble, he was going to become the WWE champion at WrestleMania, and he didn't. And then he turned heel, and then they're like, oh my god, Shinsuke Nakamura's going to win the title from AJ in this new heel run, and it never happened. So at the end of the day, you know, we saw what WWE really thinks of Shinsuke Nakamura. If Bianca doesn't win this, I have absolutely no faith in them that they're going to do the right thing and rebuild her back up. If Bianca doesn't win here, she is never going to win. I understand I understand everyone's concerns. Trust me, I understand. I understand Sasha deserves a win. I understand Bianca Belair is not ready. I understand that the feud's been terrible and they have not booked Bianca like a credible challenger. But what would you rather do? What would you rather do? Would you rather deal with someone who's not ready, or would you rather deal with WWE waiting and rebuilding Bianca Belair back up, but they don't capitalize when the iron's hot? When have they ever capitalized when the opportunity is right in front of them? Shinsuke, they didn't capitalize on him. Braun Strowman, they didn't capitalize on him. It took a fucking broken face from Nia Jax for them to capitalize on Becky. They didn't capitalize on Heavy Machinery. They didn't capitalize on Ricochet. They fucking ruined Bobby Roode. They didn't capitalize on Dolph Ziggler. They didn't capitalize on fucking anybody. They never do, dude. They never fucking capitalize on anybody. So why the fuck should we have any faith that they're going to capitalize on Bianca Belair should she get rebuilt back up? They didn't capitalize on fucking Miro when fucking Miro was over as shit. They capitalized on nobody. Zero. Nobody. I'm sorry. Look, if I understand your point. I really do. But I'm telling you, if Bianca doesn't win here, she ain't ever winning the fucking title. I have absolutely no faith that WWE would do the right thing. None.
I'll say this though. She's been on the main roster for a year now. When she first made her debut, she wasn't doing nothing. They waited until damn near close to the Rumble to start giving her some type of push. After being on the main roster for a few months.
She's been on the main roster for a year, and it took her a year to actually do something relevant. It took them a year to actually give her something to do. Something that we could actually look at and be pleased with.
That's what I hate about this company. It's just favoritism, man. Like you see it when you you see it when you watch the shows. They play favorites. It's always the same people in the title pictures. Always the same people on TV. You know, you got all these talents in the back, catering, doing jack shit. So I definitely see where you're coming from as well, bro. Because this is why I said Bayley versus Sasha should have happened at Mania. Bianca should have challenged Asuka, honestly. Because this whole Rhea Ripley thing makes no sense also. Like,
Rhea Ripley should have won the Elimination Chamber.
Bro, the chamber was a waste of time this year, bro.
They made it worthless.
Yeah, like then they took long with Edge. It took so long with Edge.
Took long with fucking Bianca too.
Took that long. Yeah. Have they ever? No, I don't think they ever took that long for a Rumble winner to make their decision. Unless I'm wrong.
I don't even know, dude. It's fucking annoying. It really is.
But you were absolutely right about Shinsuke, bro. I feel like Sasha and Bianca is going to be just like how that match went. So much anticipation. Then at the end, there's just some bullshit is going to happen. Like,
I don't expect them to put on a bad match. I don't expect it to be disappointing.
Sure.
I think the match is going to be great. But if Bianca doesn't win, I see Shinsuke Nakamura 2.0 with Bianca Belair. She's going to be given the women's tag team titles, and that's the only title that she's ever going to sniff on the main roster.
It's just sad, bro, because Bianca, she's one of the future of this company. Let me tell you, so when I watched the Rumble this year, and I saw Rhea and Bianca as the final two, I'm like, yo, these two women right here, these are the future of this company. If booked right.
I don't know, dude. I really don't.
Feeling, bro?
What'd you say?
No, I said I wanted to ask a little question. Did you have that feeling when you was watching the Rumble that night? Those two would be in the final two?
Who, Bayley and Bianca?
No, I'm saying the Rumble this year when we was watching it live, and it was the final two with Rhea and Bianca.
I was not expecting that. Yeah, I was not expecting that. I'm happy that they did that. Very, very happy that they did that.
In that moment, I was like, yo, these two are the future. Like, you could tell, like, but it's going to be a great match, and I'm really happy that they have the main event slot.
Are you still going with Sasha?
Yes.
I'll go with Bianca then. We got ourselves a little war. We'll put $50 on it for PayPal after the stream's over. So that's night one. That is night one. We're gonna move on to night number 2. Shayna and Nia Jax taking on the winners of the Tag Team Turmoil, which I expect to be the Riot Squad. And I don't really have much to say about this. I'm going with the Riot Squad to win. And I hope that Nia Jax gets sent to the unemployment line, and Shayna Baszler, we can get her fighting Asuka and Rhea Ripley in the Raw Women's title picture. Do you have anything to say about this match?
No.
Who's your prediction?
I'm going with the Riot Squad all the way.
Yeah, there we go.
There's no way Nia Botch and Shayna should retain.
Nia Botch, there we go.
Yeah, that's what I call her. And also catering, I call her Dana Botch.
There we go. Why the fuck is Reginald still on TV? That's what I want to know. Why are they pairing him with Nia and Shayna now?
Oh, speaking of Reginald, I forgot to bring that up. You see, they fucked up this build. First of all, why did they put Reginald in this build? Like,
I don't fucking know, dude. I mean,
shit,
I don't know why they do half the shit they do.
First of all, who is this guy? Like,
I don't know. He's some dude from the independent scene, but I don't necessarily know where they found him.
Oh, he was in the Indies.
Yeah. It was like some dude from the independent scene. I'm not really sure where they found him, but I think he's supposedly very athletic. He's supposedly very athletic. I believe he was training in NXT for a little bit, and then they put him with Carmela, which was a fucking bad idea from the get go. But you know, here we are.
All I know is that he's good friends with Ricochet in real life. That's all I know about him.
Oh, is he? He's actually real friends with Ricochet in real life.
Oh yeah, cause I'm following Ricochet on Instagram. And I see them all the time together on there. That's all I know about Reginald.
Really? You're coming up with static again a little bit.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
No, you're good. You're good. I think we're good now. But as far as this goes, I'm probably going to go with the Riot Squad and just stick with the Riot Squad. I really don't have too much faith in them, but I'd like to hope that they are going to give it to the Riot Squad. It's well overdue for them. Well overdue.
And also, that'll be a cool WrestleMania moment for both of them.
Oh no, absolutely.
They deserve it, especially Ruby Riot.
Absolutely. It pisses me off that they've just let those two waste away. It really does.
And Liv Morgan, bro, she's really bust her ass to improve. Because I see it. We see it. You know?
No. I feel you there. I feel you. But yeah, we're the Riot Squad across the board here. There's no way that you can't. There's no way that you can't just have the Riot Squad win and then not follow through with them. That's just how I see it. But knowing WWE, they'll probably do some fuckery. They'll probably do some bullshit, and we'll probably get some type of shitty finish with Reginald getting involved. But I'm going with the Riot Squad to take the titles off of Shayna and Nia. We got TM161 in the chat. Me and him, we did a rundown for NXT TakeOver Stand and Deliver, which did great. That's actually at 58 likes and over 140 views. So thank you all who tuned into that. That did excellent. But we're moving on to the next match. We're moving on to the next match here. It's Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn. And this is a match that, if they want to, this match could absolutely steal night number 2 if they want to. Had the Universal title match not become a triple threat. But I'm going to throw this one over to you. The floor is yours. Give me your expertise analysis and your prediction on Kevin Owens versus the conspiracy theorist who says that everyone is plotting against him, Sami Zayn.
Well, I'm absolutely looking forward to this match. I can't wait. It's gonna be really good, bro. I always love seeing KO and Sami in the ring together, whether they teaming up or facing each other. It's just good shit.
Yeah. Now you see that's a scenario where it's such good shit really comes into play.
Yeah. I gotta say I'm loving this Sami stuff with the whole. Yo, I'm checking out his documentary, bro. Whatever that is. That it look like it's gonna be really good.
So, does Logan Paul get involved?
Oh, for sure. Like he's there for a reason. I don't know why he's there. Honestly, I'm not a fan of this guy, but
I'm just like indifferent to him. He's got like this disability that like makes him incapable of feeling empathetic or some shit like that. He's I feel as though he just does what he does just to get attention, which is like kind of what everyone does on the internet. So I'm just like indifferent to him. I don't really care for him though.
Well, you know WWE, they like to bring in people around this season.
Well, at least he didn't overstep his boundaries. That's what I will say. Like, the segment was just there. Sami made it more entertaining than it was.
Oh, yeah, I appreciated that a lot. You know.
So, who gets it? Who does Logan Paul attack? Who does Logan Paul attack, and who wins?
I think he might attack KO, bro. I think Sami has him convinced. I don't know. Sami is a pretty good convincer. I love Sami Zayn, man. Like I said, Kevin Owens is definitely going to jump off the pirate ship. He could probably jump. He's
gonna kill himself. He's gonna kill himself one of these days, dude. He really is.
Yeah.
But I'm actually gonna say he attacks Sami, and that plays up the conspiracy theory that Sami Zayn is saying that the WWE is plotting against him. I just wanted another reason to say against. I'm not sure. I don't know if he says that if he does that on purpose or if he actually talks like that. I don't know, but I feel as though Logan Paul is going to attack Sami and Kevin Owens is going to get the win, and I feel as though Kevin Owens and Sami, I feel as though they're going to be involved in the Money in the Bank ladder match as well.
Oh, for sure. I definitely see them being in the match. I'm going with KO, bro.
Now, that match could absolutely steal the weekend. This match could absolutely bring the show down. It is Randy Orton versus The Fiend, Bray Wyatt. I don't know how many more fucking times we can sit through this bullshit, but here we are. Randy Orton and The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, once again on WrestleMania. I don't give a shit. Bray Wyatt more likely than not is going to win. And I heard that it's going to be a squash. I heard that this is going to be a squash, which I have absolutely no issue with. Have this be a squash. Have Bray Wyatt win. And that's it. No issue whatsoever. Bray Wyatt wins in less than 5 minutes. Saves a good chunk of time. And that's it. No complaints from me.
I don't care about this feud.
I don't think anybody does it. Like, unless you're 5 years old, then I don't think anyone gives a shit about this feud.
Yeah. I'll say this, though. I'm looking forward to seeing the Fiend's entrance. I'm pretty sure the people that's going there are feeling the same way. That entrance, man, holy shit.
That's going to be a very, very interesting scenario because now you got this new Fiend character. That's what's probably going to be the best thing about this entire thing. How is the entrance going to look as far as the Fiend goes? And this new character that he's got going on. The Fiend is also definitely someone I could see challenging Drew, which I am not going to be fond of at all. And Drew's going to beat him with about 3 claymores, and he'll be buried again. I feel bad for Bray Wyatt, dude. I really do.
Oh, for sure, bro. This guy, you know, when he had his Eater Worlds gimmick, I called him the Eater of Pins. Because that's what he was.
Everybody called him the Eater of Pins. That's all he fucking took is a fucking pinfall.
Then this guy, he changes his gimmick all the way around. They still fucked him up. That match with Seth Rollins, bro. What the fuck was that? Bro.
A complete fucking mockery of Hell in a Cell, dude.
Might as well bury the concept.
They pretty much buried the concept, if we're going to be quite honest. I don't even know.
I just hope this match goes as short as possible.
Yeah, it should go no more than 5 minutes. And the Fiend should absolutely win. Fiend wins, and that's that. Sure. I don't give a shit about what happens after that.
Yeah. Nobody wants to see Randy Orton in the ring or Bray Wyatt go 20 minutes.
No one wants to see Randy Orton and Bray Wyatt in the ring, period.
Exactly.
Now, the next match, though, this match could absolutely be a show stealer as well. Matt Riddle versus Sheamus. This is for the United States Championship. I expect these two to bring it. I expect these two to give us a damn good United States title match. This is a match that could absolutely bring prestige to the U.S. title. I would give it to Matt Riddle, but I wouldn't be surprised if Sheamus wins because, again, there was no plans for Matt Riddle to become the United States Champion. Matt Riddle's the United States Champion for 2 reasons. Number 1, they gave up on Keith Lee. And number two, they needed to get the title off of Lashley so that way they can put Lashley in the WWE Championship title picture because there was literally nobody else for Drew. So at the end of the day, they're just booking Matt Riddle's U.S. title reign on the fly. I would not be surprised if Sheamus wins the U.S. title. Matter of fact, I actually think that Sheamus is the favorite to win the United States title. But I'm going to go with Matt Riddle to retain because I feel as though Matt Riddle retaining would be a good decision. It would be a good decision because you can continue his U.S. title reign going into the following pay-per-view. He could be involved in the ladder match. You could also include Randy Orton in the ladder match. And then you can have Randy Orton and Matt Riddle go off into an interim U.S. title feud going into the June pay-per-view. You can give Matt Riddle a win over Randy Orton to enhance his U.S. title reign, resulting in an inevitable loss to Damian Priest at SummerSlam, and Damian Priest could win the U.S. title off of Matt Riddle. That's how I see it. I love Sheamus, and I think Sheamus is excellent. He's legit. He's been putting on some great matches, but he doesn't really need the U.S. title. But I wouldn't be surprised if he wins. I'm going to go with Matt Riddle to retain. How about you?
I'm also going with Matt Riddle, bro. Sheamus does, like you said, Sheamus doesn't need a title. You don't need any title at this point in his career. I'm a huge fan of him as well. Badass. Love his YouTube channel. Huge fan of Matt Riddle as well. They really, I don't know what they doing with him on their main roster, bro, but I miss the NXT version.
Fucking birds. Hologram animatronic birds in his entrance. So we got Braun Strowman with train sounds going around the ring, and we got Matt Riddle with hologram CGI birds whenever he kicks his flip-flops off. I don't know what the fuck is next, but we're probably looking at a fucking stampede of rhinoceroses whenever Omos comes out. A hologram stampede of rhinoceroses whenever Omos comes out with AJ Styles. It's either that or a fucking hologram of a giraffe. Some shit, some cheesy shit's going down. I would just put the Great Khali with him. There you go. Omos and the Great Khali. You got the Great Khali and his African-American cousin.
I still can't believe he's in the Hall of Fame, bro.
What did he do? Dude, you know what I was watching the other day? Do you remember when Fandango was at his peak on the main roster and Fandango made the Great Khali say his name? That was the most Hall of Fame worthy thing that the Great Khali ever did. He sounds like fucking Frankenstein. Fandango!
I remember that, bro.
Fucking Christ.
Oh my god.
But
shit, I don't know.
But Matt Riddle, Sheamus. We got Matt Riddle here?
Yeah, I got Matt Riddle, bro. Like I said, Sheamus doesn't need a title at this point in his career, especially the U.S. title. But it's going to be a fantastic match for sure.
So, we got another match that I'm very much looking forward to. It's Biggie versus Apollo Crews. This is a Nigerian drum fight for the Intercontinental Championship, or as Apollo Crews says, the Intercontinental Championship. I fucking love Apollo Crews. This new Nigerian Prince gimmick is fucking fantastic. I love it. And I'm going with Apollo Crews here. There's no reason for Apollo Crews to not win the Intercontinental Championship. Not after everything that they put into this gimmick. Apollo Crews, he's doing some great work. Biggie's great at what he does, but now it's Apollo Crews' time. Big E, I can definitely see him moving on to the main event scene, and if he keeps up the intensity that he showed last night on SmackDown in that promo, I can absolutely see Big E fighting for the Universal title sooner rather than later. I'm going with Apollo Crews to become the Intercontinental Champion in this Nigerian drum fight. I'm not really sure what it's going to be. More likely than not, it's just going to be a street fight, but I expect Apollo Crews to become Intercontinental Champion, and he is going to go on a very nice reign going into the summer. I'd like to see him mix it up with Shinsuke. I'd like to see him mix it up with Murphy. I'd like to see him mix it up possibly with someone like a Rey Mysterio. Maybe somebody like, who else you got over there? I don't know where the fuck Aleister Black is, but I would like to see him mix it up with Apollo Crews if you can. But let me hear it. What about you? You got Biggie, you got Apollo.
I got Apollo all the way, bro. There's no way he should lose this match. Cause like you said, first of all, I love this new gimmick. It's awesome to me.
He's a real African American.
Shout out to Paul Heyman, because I know he has a hand in this. You could tell, bro. Especially if you watch Talking Smack. I watch Talking Smack every week, and whenever Apollo's on there, I'm like, he has so much influence in this right now. This is why I said, man, I wish Paul Heyman was in Bruce's spot right now. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I feel you, dude. I don't know.
I
don't know how the fuck you could look at what Paul Heyman's done and then look at what Bruce Pritchard is doing and think that Bruce Pritchard's actually fit to be the executive director. Paul Heyman is behind Roman Reigns' gimmick solely. And that gimmick, Roman Reigns and the Tribal Chief, the head of the table, that one gimmick is better than anything across Raw and SmackDown combined. It's fucking indisputable, dude.
Yeah, I'm mad at NXT in that too, bro. Roman is the best thing in the company right now. That's Paul Heyman has a lot. He has influence in that. But in terms of Apollo, like I said, he shouldn't be losing this match at all. He needs to win that title back. Big E will be fine. He's not gonna, I feel Big E. It's time for Big E to move up.
So from there, we got Asuka and Rhea Ripley. This is for the Raw Women's Championship. Based on what happened on Monday, man, I don't wanna say it, but based on what happened on Monday, I do not see Rhea Ripley winning the title. I feel as though Rhea Ripley is merely an interim opponent for Asuka, which is fucking pathetic. Rhea Ripley is not going anywhere, and Rhea Ripley is simply going to be someone who is just there. And she is merely going to be a chew toy for Asuka before Charlotte Flair, the prim and proper princess, Charlotte Flair, comes back, and Charlotte Flair inevitably takes that title off Asuka. Asuka ain't going to lose that title. I am not really looking forward to seeing the outcome of this match. Even though I would give it to Rhea Ripley, I do not see Rhea Ripley winning based on the fact of how they booked her on Monday and how she's having a live performance for her theme song at WrestleMania. I don't see it, dude. I really don't see it.
History shows that if you have an interest at WrestleMania, you're losing the match. I could name like 10 people right now that had interest.
The list goes on and on, dude. Cool King says DJ Storm superior to Bruce Pritchard. You're damn right. Anyone's superior to that guy. Nathan V says, I'm going Big E, but I won't be mad if Cruz wins. If Big E loses, they could put him in the Universal Championship picture. Nathan V, if you haven't already done so, please hit that like button.
Shout out to Nathan. That's my bro.
Really? Nathan V?
Yeah.
Get out of here. You want to Indigo's broskies. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate it. I greatly appreciate you stopping by. You are fucking fantastic. So, who are you going with here? Are you going with Rhea, or are you going with Asuka?
First of all, bro, we need to talk about this for a sec. The original match for this title is Lacey Evans, fucking Charlotte Flair.
Dude, I heard about that, and I'm like, what the fuck? Are they fucking serious with this shit? I swear to God, I don't know when this shit happened, but let me tell you something. Thank God for Lacey Evans' husband for knocking her up. Here's what I'm gonna do. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep track of when Lacey gives birth, and then I'm going to send her husband $2,000 to knock her up again, just so she's out for another 9 months. The more that Lacey Evans is away, the better.
He sucks, man. I'm sorry.
Holy shit. Lacey Evans and Charlotte Flair. Yeah. Good job.
Well, Ric Flair was going to be the special guest referee?
More likely than not. I mean, like, he's doing like the strutting, the chest pats, and he's acting like the baby's his.
So that flopped, and then we were supposed to get Charlotte and Asuka. That ain't happening.
Thank God it didn't.
This is plan D, I heard.
What is this, plan P? Plan X? Plan Y? Something. Every other plan is like a plan X anyway. WWE can never stay consistent. They can never stay consistent. Vince changes his mind more so than he changes the adult diapers that he has.
I feel so sorry for Asuka, bro. Ever since Becky handed the Raw Women's Championship to her, she hasn't done nothing with that title.
Dude, I don't think she's had one memorable title defense ever since she won the title back from Sasha. Not one. She's held it since SummerSlam.
And Shayna broke her tooth, right? I can't remember.
Yeah, that was like a few weeks ago.
She was out for a while. Yeah, I don't watch Raw, so I rely on you guys with Twitter. I'm going with Asuka, bro. There's no way Rhea should win this. I'm sorry, but they invited her in this.
You can't really do much. I'm going with Asuka myself. Danielle, I am not dabbing. Just so you know, Indigo, Danielle has this like fetish with dabs in the chat. She always puts like dab emojis down. So I'm not dabbing, Danielle. Unbelievable. Come on, you're embarrassing me in front of Indigo's friend. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, we're Asuka across the board here. It sucks. It sucks that the entire women's division is just in fucking shambles. There is literally nothing redeeming about the division. I expect it to be a decent match, but holy shit, Asuka's gonna retain.
I'm gonna say this. Watch when Ronda comes back. They're gonna put all their focus in the women's division again, like they did when Ronda was there the first time. That's the only time they care about the women.
Yeah, because like all Vince saw when he looked at Ronda was fucking dollar signs. So like, I mean, what can you do? What can you do?
And Becky now too, because you know Becky's a draw.
Don't even get me. Yeah, Becky, Ronda coming back. Yeah, that's really gonna. And Charlotte coming back. Yeah, that's really gonna save the women's division, right?
Yeah.
But we got the main event.
Like you said. I'm sorry, bro.
No. I'm sorry. Finish up what you were gonna say, and then we're gonna talk about the main event.
No, I was gonna say, like you said, bro. When they return, what hope is there for like the Biancas, the Rheas?
Yeah.
A possible EO.
Possible EO, who's getting called up any day now.
Oh my god. I feel so sorry for EO, bro.
If she is not a front runner to win the 2022 Women's Royal Rumble, then this company, everyone running the company should be fucking relieved of their duties.
Yeah. I'm putting this out there now. EO's my pick for the Rumble next year.
Yo, yeah, she was my pick for the Rumble next year before the Royal Rumble this year was even done. Oh, Danielle, you want me to dab? Fine. There. You happy? My God. Danielle. She gets under my skin sometimes. She gets under my skin sometimes, but I love the woman. Anyway, we're gonna talk about the main event. We're talking about the main event. The main event, it is the head of the table, the tribal chief, Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, baby. He is defending the Universal title against Edge and Daniel Bryan. This is a triple threat match. Right decision to make it a triple threat, although Edge should have challenged McIntyre, and we should have just gotten Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns one-on-one. But regardless, now we get Roman, Edge, and Bryan. I think that this is going to be an excellent match. This is going to be one of the best matches of the year, and I expect Roman Reigns to retain here. And I'm going to tell you why. Roman Reigns should not be losing that title until SummerSlam at the earliest. You're not going to take the title off of literally the best thing in the entire WWE on Raw and SmackDown as we speak. There's absolutely no reason why Roman Reigns should be losing that title.
Say that one more. I'm sorry. Say that one more time.
The best thing in WWE across Raw and SmackDown, period.
You see me smiling because this match right here feels like WrestleMania, bro. Am I wrong?
No, absolutely not. It absolutely feels like WrestleMania. This is the only WrestleMania-worthy match, to be quite honest. You're right.
I have a lot to say about this. First of all three of these guys, they had to step away at some point in their careers. All three of them, especially Daniel Bryan and Edge. You all know the story. You've seen it live. The fact that all three of these men are main event in WrestleMania, especially Edge, Daniel Bryan, who would have thought, bro, that we would be saying in 2021?
I don't think that we would have ever seen that, but let me tell you something. The history is there. The history is there. The dynamic is definitely there, and I'm very, 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 very much looking forward to seeing what these three individuals are going to produce. I think that this absolutely was the one with the best build. Surprise, surprise, it includes Roman Reigns. But there's no way that Roman Reigns should be losing the title. If Roman loses the title, it would absolutely be the wrong decision. And I see Roman losing, not losing the title yet, but I see him losing it to Cesaro. But in order for him to get past Edge and Bryan, Roman retains by pinning Edge. Roman retains by pinning Edge. That way you can continue the feud with Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan afterwards. You can get one more match out of Daniel Bryan. Then you can get another match out of Shinsuke Nakamura. And after Bryan and Roman are done at Money in the Bank next month, then what you can do is you can have Bryan and Edge go into a feud going into SummerSlam while Roman defends the title against Cesaro at SummerSlam. Roman should not be losing that title anytime soon. He retains by pinning Edge. That way Bryan still has an out. Because if you've noticed, every single time Roman and Bryan have gone up one-on-one, there's always been some type of issue that has screwed over Bryan. Roman came and defended the title against Bryan immediately after the Chamber, after Bryan had competed for 35 minutes, right? Then at Fastlane, Edge got involved when Roman Reigns tapped out to Bryan. Then at WrestleMania, if Roman wins by pinning Edge, Bryan has a case in saying that he was never pinned. Therefore, you can get one more match at Money in the Bank, and that is the definitive end to Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns, and then we can move on to something else.
Yeah, like you said, honestly, if you're picking somebody other than Roman, you shouldn't be talking.
Yeah, exactly. Like, come on.
Because there's no way Roman should be losing this title. If you feel otherwise, like I just said, you shouldn't be talking wrestling. Because there's no way this man should be losing this title. He's the best thing. I would say in all of wrestling, but I can't say that because I'm a huge New Japan guy. I'm not going to disrespect my guys out there, but he's the best thing going in WWE.
Oh, no, absolutely.
So
indisputable.
You need to start building it up. This is the perfect time right now to start building up new people. Possibly take the title off of Reigns. They need to start looking for people that's gonna come after Roman, right? Because Roman with this whole babyface run all those years ago, they wanted him to replace Cena as that top face. That failed miserably. Roman now is where we wanted him to be for all these years. Mainly thanks to Paul Heyman, like we spoke about.
Yes.
So much influence in that. And I love this tribal gimmick so much, bro. It's awesome. I loved all his matches so far. I think if I had to pick one, I would say Jey Uso. I love what they did at Hell in a Cell. I'm a huge Daniel Bryan guy. I'm just happy he's back in the main event. Last time we seen him at a main event at wrestling, it was actually a triple threat match.
Yeah. The similarities are there.
Yeah. And Edge, I'm happy that he's healed. He's back to the Edge that we remember him. Not this whole baby face shit. Oh, I'm back to win a title that doesn't exist no more. Nobody wants to hear that. So, yeah, this is the match I'm looking most forward to, and I got Roman.
Are you now? Does he pin Edge or does he pin Bryan?
He definitely should pin Edge, bro. Like you said, they need to continue this and keep something scam. Latest. Going with another one-on-one match between Roman and Daniel Bryan after this at some point. Edge could go back to Raw. Like they could use him over there, honestly. If Drew wins, there's nobody on that roster for you. Like,
dude,
outside of the same people.
Dude, if we do get Edge and Drew, I'm going to be like, really? Like, you really couldn't have done that at WrestleMania. Like, you should have.
They should have, bro.
I don't really understand, but...
I had Drew and Edge, Oscar and Bianca, Bailey and Sasha. That's what I had.
Yeah. They should have followed through with Edge and McIntyre. I don't even understand why they didn't. It would have helped Edge and McIntyre as a whole. And you could have had Edge doing the same thing that he's doing now with the heel shtick with McIntyre, while Bryan and Roman were doing their thing. I don't really understand. Brian Diaz just hit that like button. Thank you very much, brother. But we are Roman Reigns across the board here. And ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up this edition of The Rundown. Thank you very much, each and every single one of you who tuned into this video. Thank you, Hannah Bliss, TM161, Brian Diaz, DD. Thank you, Nathan V. Thank you, Cool King and Matt Moody. And Charlie Sees All. Thank you very, very much. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. One last time, Indigo, where can we find you on social media?
You can find me on Twitter at L_Indicud. I'm also on Instagram at Indigo_Uchiha. And I also have a YouTube channel with the same name, Indigo Uchiha. I have more wrestling content coming soon. So I'm sorry for the delay. I really do. And yeah, thank you for having me, bro.
Dude, I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time. Dude, it was great time. We dissected everything, got through it all, and we got a lot of shit to look forward to. Hopefully it's a good show. I'm hoping it's a good show, but I'm going to go and relax. I'm pretty sure you're going to go and relax too. We got a lot to look forward to here at WrestleMania. Indigo, thank you very much. I greatly appreciate you stopping by. I greatly appreciate you taking the time. Hope to have you on the channel once again in the near future. Go check out all of his social media links. Like, comment, subscribe. Check out all of my social media links in the channel. He's Indigo Uchiha. I'm DJ Storms, and this has been The Rundown. And we will catch you. Where can you subscribe to Indigo? Says Cool King. Look up Indigo Uchiha. Indigo UCHIHA. Look that up on YouTube, and you'll be able to see him. How many subscribers you got?
Pushing 80.
Pushing 80. Okay. So look for the one that's pushing 80 subscribers. Thank you all, and we will catch you later. Check him out on Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube, and we will see you both for WrestleMania tonight.